life, because I'm 81. I'll be 82 in January. And in my life, I've probably dated probably 40, 45, 50 women. And I married 6 of them. And Judy was one of a kind. I mean, she was so caring and giving. She made me a better person. I was always a troublemaker when I was in the service and stuff. And because I just was a troublemaker. And she made me a better person. And she just friendly with everybody. I don't remember one time that she ever had anything bad to say about somebody. I walked her to a car, and I remember the first thing I said, because I've always been the type, I'm right up front. And I told her, I said, I've got something to tell you. And she was leaning against her little Spitfire, and she says, what's that? I said, well, I've been married 5 times. And she looked at me, and she said, okay. And I says, well, I've got something else to tell you. She said, okay, what's that? And I told her, I said, I was brought up with a man that's a woman beater and a child beater. And she looked at me, and you can imagine when you tell somebody that, you go, whoa. Like I tell people that have been married 6 times, they go, you gotta be kidding. You know, their eyes open up. And anyway, so that ended that. Everything in this house, this ceiling here was flat. Everything in this house was all low ceilings, everything. She's the one that asked for all of this. She helped me with all of this, all of these skylights. The middle one opens, it has shades on them. And we got 10 skylights in the house and 1 on the entrance. But we vaulted that. As you see, it's not finished, the soffits. And we built that. This is what she wanted, and this is what she got. Everything she wanted. That's like it. That's why it's another thing. It's hard for me in here because everything in here is her. It's not me. Men don't. Ooh, what's this? Nobody ever comes up and visits. But okay, could I stop for a minute and okay, see who it is?
It plays like every hour. That is so nice.
Yeah, it turns around, yeah. Yeah, that's another thing. Now that is mine. Because she bought that for me in Grass Valley. Mm-hmm. And when they first come out with them, and we were looking at it, and she said, do you want it? And I said, yeah, that is pretty. Mm-hmm. This one right here is the one that, the last day that she was on this earth. And that's her sitting there when I said something, Barry says, she's the queen. And all I do every night, I just hope I'm going to be with her one day. Every night I tell her that. That picture, I kiss that picture every time I walk by it. And rub her cheeks and tell her how much I love her. Barry says, I'm going to ruin the picture.
You said that you have a letter from her, that she was so happy about the relationship.
Yeah, see, that's the notes that I right here. That was in her wallet. Been carrying these for 30 years. Okay, this in here is something else. This was in 07. It says, my love. It's got a picture of us holding hands. She said, now it's going to be kind of hard for me to read this. Okay, the first time you... Okay, wait a minute. Okay, the first time you held my hand, did you know you were pulling me into your life, interlacing your fingers with mine like a knot we would never want to untie. I must have known, and so I fell in love with you, in step with you, walking into the gentle light of our days together, my hand in yours, yours in mine, through the lengthening shadow of time. So simple, so familiar, so forever. Says Buddy, thank you for reaching out to me, for loving me, for always. On your birthday and every day, I love you. And she got a bunch of X's and circles and says, Pumpkin, I love you yesterday, today, and tomorrow. Your lambikins. And Isabella was our cat. She was something else. She was something else. I never, ever got a card, I don't think, from any of my ex-wives.